Hi, it's Nicola Bird here from alittlepeaceofmind.co.uk, and what I wanted to create this video about this week was it's kind of based on a book I'm reading, but I've seen this over and over again with my clients, and it's The Paradox of Intention. So what I mean by this is that I give you an example. One of the things that I saw, you'll hear it in one of my podcast episodes, was that I was talking to someone who works in the area. Karen DeMarco works in the area of weight loss, with understanding with this understanding that I share and teach at Little Peace of Mind. She works with her clients in weight loss, and we were having a discussion that you can hear over on the podcast. And what I realised was that the thinking that I was wrapped up in about, I must eat better, I must do more exercise, I must get fitter, tomorrow I'll start the diet, right? Oh, that's a bad food. Is that a good food, a bad food? What should I choose on the menu? I need to make a sensible choice. Like all this, totally unconscious to me until we started talking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I do that a lot. All that thinking was actually firing off chemicals, doing all sorts of stuff in my body, and actually making me fatter. Right? The very intention to lose weight was making me fatter. This is the paradox of intention. It's nuts. And you start to see it everywhere. But the area that I was reading about in this book, and the area that I see with my clients, is the seeking of peace. The seeking of peace. We think that if we keep seeking peace, if we keep looking to try and understand, if we keep looking to see more, then at the end of that there will be peace. We'll find peace. Finally, we'll find peace. And what I keep seeing over and over again in my own life and in many of my clients is that at some point we give up, or at some point we realize the futility of it and we just stop. Same thing really, right? And in the giving up of trying to find peace, there it is. There it was all along. But for the seeking of it was the only thing that was taking us away from it. It was there as the default. And then we created thought and seeking of like, how do I find peace? 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 I'm not finding peace yet. It must be in the next book, the next retreat, the next program, the next. And we don't realize that this seeking of peace is the suffering. This resistance to, well, I'm not peaceful. I'm not peaceful. This can't be right. This shouldn't be what's happening to me. I shouldn't feel anxious. There must be another way of being in life. I have to find a way through this. I have to be able to escape this feeling that I'm in right now. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I'm not getting it yet. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? And it's only when we stop, we just stop, that we see that the thing that we had been seeking was there all along, but for the seeking. And there are stories after stories after stories after stories for thousands and thousands of years of suffering that's alleviated when we give up trying to change what is. Now, there's something about us that just will keep us heading in that direction until we see the futility of it. Nothing we can do. It's like we're unhappy, we seek happiness. Two sides of the same coin. You kind of can't have one without another. But at some point we wake up to the fact that there's nothing we can do to change that. For me, one of the biggest turning points in my own journey was the realization when I had the insight, oh, I'm going to have anxiety for the rest of my life, and this is never going away, ever. And in that insight, in the moment of that insight, was such incredible peace. You'd think it would be hopeless, but no, it was such incredible peace, such incredible... what happened was this. All the seeking fell away, and I was like, okay, nothing I can do. And we don't know how extreme our seeking has to get, right? How far and how long we have to seek before we wake up to the fact that peace is there but for the seeking. But it's so simple and it's so mind-blowing that all over the place, this paradox of intention, that by going after the thing we think we want, we're taking ourselves away from the thing we're actually seeking. Nuts. If you look, you'll see examples of it all over the place. And I'll leave you with that to find your own examples or maybe share with me below the video. Till next week. See you then. Bye-bye.